Well, what a contest for the first round of the 78s. Laskow of Germany, the current world champion, against Kim of Korea, the 1989 world champion. So two world champions on the mat together. Which one's going to go through? Well, strong fight for grips, Ray.
Kim's pushing forward as he usually does, trying to pressure Laskow on the edge of the mat, and he's dropped in, lovely.
Well, Seoinage, well, they've given him a coca, a little bit scrappy. Another look. And he seemed to ride on the back of it, didn't he, Ray? And, wow.
Yeah, lucky to get a score for it, maybe.
This second round match a lot easier than his first round match with Laskow.
Oh, yes.
Kouchi carry Ippon, and Halmond didn't really know what hit him. It was Kouchi, actually. Flat on his back. Adolfsson, Sweden. Suleiman, Nigeria. And, oh, Sakeshi!
Yes.
Uchinata Sakeshi, flat on his back. I don't think he really got that right, did he? Well, he's got a Kaikoku, and that's for passivity. So Kim, I mean, is behind. Adolfsson of Sweden is ahead.
That's very rare, Neil, to see Kim get a wind-up.
Yeah, and he's going crazy trying to get it back. I mean, it's, oh! Well, the takedown, he seems in all sorts of problems. There's a coca for that one. He got a coca for it. And it's like he's over-trying, Ray.
Yeah, he's a bit desperate now, isn't he, obviously now.
Well, he's attacking the big ones. Another takedown. Adolfsson keeps taking him with that Koso Tagare. And the Korean, well, he's trying to get Kaikoku back, which is a 7-point deficit. And he's really got his work cut out because it's very difficult. Uchimata.
Adolfsson's fighting out of his skin now.
He's fighting well, Adolfsson.
He's been doing brilliantly all day.
Oh, Senegari! Kosoto!
Got a score!
Yuko scored. So the Korean...
He's in all sorts of problems now, Kim.
Kosoto Tagare there. I think that was a bit generous. I would have given a coca for that, but Yuko given. Morris of the USA against Abaka of Chad. One suspects that this is a foregone conclusion, really. Morris, extremely difficult and very fast with his feet, Ray.
Yeah, I think he'll probably open him up with those foot techniques. Well, he's twitching away now, isn't he?
He's got Abaka, obviously, a little bit afraid. Doesn't really know what's coming.
He's just going to open him up now.
Well, there it is!
There it is! Lovely Tomonagi.
Yuko Tomonagi, double-footed, flat on his back. Beautiful technique. And Morris did what we expected, really. Let's have another look at it. There's
opened him up with the sleeve grip.
It really opened him up. Took him over, double-footed Tomonagi. Well, he's got his grip right.
Yeah, he's probably going to throw the hips in.
Oh, there it is! Lovely! Beautiful technique. As soon as he'd got the belt, and you can honestly say that Spinks got spanked. Variev, the unified team in red, it's Jason Morris in the white. And Jason Morris will be hoping to do well against Variev. He lost to his brother. And
oh yeah!
Well,
right.
Was it a score?
Almost
no score
a score.
Given. No score. So, very close there.
Lovely Ashiwaza!
Lovely, and look at Jason Morris.
Yuko.
Yuko given. Can he waste some time now?
That was lovely, wasn't it, Neil?
He said he was very good with his feet. Yuko. 6 seconds to go then. Variev really pushing forward.
Variev's got to do something.
That's Tomonagi again. Well, they went together. No score. De Souza of Angola against Worth of Netherlands. De Souza in red. And Worth comes down a lot of weight.
Looking very gaunt, Neil, isn't he?
He does. He looks very thin, but I don't think he's going to have too much problems. Left-handed fighter, Worth, European champion.
Oh, twitch.
Lovely. Well, lovely twitch there.
Flat with that.
This quarter-final brings together Worth of the Netherlands, Jason Morris of the USA. Worth in red. One suspects this is going to be a tough match.
Should be an interesting confrontation here, right against left.
Yep. Good
Oh,
attack there
yes!
by Worth. Well, he landed on his front, no score.
Morris trying to edge out, trying to get off the edge.
So Worth opens the account. But Jason Morris, he has superb footwork, and Worth have to be aware of that. Fighting for the grip, it's always a problem if you have a right-handed fighter against a left-handed fighter. Looking for the sleeve, both fighters. Taitoshi by Worth.
Morris did really well to avoid that, Neil, just stepping over each time. He's got to be careful, though.
He has. Good attacks there by Worth. And certainly ahead at this stage of the contest. He's got to watch for the counter-attack, though. There it is!
Oh, there it is!
Lovely technique. He said he's got to watch out for the ankle sweeps, and
That
well,
was so quick, Neil, just stepped over.
he hooks
And then
on, doesn't he, to
hooked
the leg.
on, there it is.
Took him down for a coca. Can Worth pull this back? They're near the edge. He's backing Jason Morris towards the edge. By doing that, he's going to get some kind of reaction. Morashi was up. Oh, Uchimata there. Oh! Well, was it Ippon?
I think it may have been
I
out
think
of the
it was
area,
out
Neil.
of the area, otherwise most certainly it was Ippon. We can see by the slow motion, they hop towards the end, to the edge of the mat,
Foot-
and
Worth's foot just went out of the
yes,
area.
just on that hop. So unfortunate for Worth. And so
Yes,
is that
Morris!
Taitoshi. Yuko! So
Brilliant
Jason
technique.
Morris scores a Yuko.
He attacked the front leg there, Neil, with the Taitoshi, and then changed it into the Uchimata, I think.
Yes, unusual. I mean, he attacked the front leg and then the double stab, Yuko. Adolfsson, Sweden, against Morris in this semi-final match. Decides who goes through to the final of the Olympic Games under 78 kilos. And I don't think you could have put your money on these two fighting to get to the final at the beginning of the day.
Oh, yes, it's been given.
What a lovely technique. He hopped
Superb.
it through, Ray, and Adolfsson can't believe it. Jason Morris can't either.
It didn't look like a threat to start with, did it? He just hopped it through.
Well, he hooks in onto the inside of the leg. It's Ochigari to begin with, but look at that supporting leg, Ray.
Definitely
Is he
in the
or
area.
not? Yes,
Definitely
he
in the
is.
area.
This first round match, the bottom half of the draw, Yoshida of Japan against Sikali, Libya. Osanagari!
Oh!
Beautiful technique.
Didn't
Ippon,
waste any time there, did he?
well, fantastic technique, Yoshida, and didn't waste any time with it. Let's have another look at that. I mean, he threatens with the Uchimata, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And then just switches it.
I suspect we'll see a few
Osanagari.
more of those today, Neil.
Yoshida against Garcia.
He
Garcia,
manages to get the left hand on it
Well,
every
he's looking
time.
for the Uchimata, all the time for the Uchimata.
So upright.
It's disconcerting, isn't it, when they're so upright, because you don't really know what to hit them with. And going for Newaza there, which is quite a surprise. And he's
Tying
got
the arm up.
Sangaku position.
Should be a formality from here, Neil.
Well, but he's thinking, well, better to be this than a big Uchimata. So the offside commie called, and not going far from there. So nice to see him doing some groundwork as well.
Well, the
It's not
win's a
just-
win, Neil. You've got to take the wins wherever you can at this level.
Well, exactly, and Yoshida, a professional in every aspect. So they're counting the seconds away. Ippon, Yoshida through to the next round. The winner of this match goes through to the quarterfinals against Yoshida, Chaipi, Romania. fighting Kamiński of Poland. Chaipi in the red. Ochigari!
Ooh!
Oh,
Hand throw!
Oh, what a lovely
Brilliant.
technique, Ray.
Well, it's the first one I've seen now.
Well, he took advantage of the Ochigari, and it was a hand throw with a slight Sasai thrown in. The closing seconds then of this match, and Chaipi really pushing forward. Yoshida is just leading by the penalty that Chaipi was
What
given.
a hard match, Neil, this has
It
been.
really is a hard match, and well, the bell's gone.
The bell's gone.
Well, he's thrown him for Ippon,
They've given it, I can't believe it.
but it was after the bell. And I can't believe that they've given it, but they have. Zoldos of Hungary. It's the very well-known Belgian Latz. Zoldos in the red, and he's really a strong fighter, Zoldos.
Very powerful. Ooh!
Lovely technique there by the Belgian. Yoko Satemiwaza Wazari, one of the judges, wanted an Ippon.
Looked like Ippon to me, Neil.
He just used the power of the Hungarian. Took it to the
So
side,
good with that, lads.
so the Hungarian really pushing forward. He's got to watch out for Latz's Yoko Satemiwaza. Good technique there by the Hungarian. And again, so Latz hanging on to his score. Zoldos still pushing forward, trying to get this score back. He's got to be careful though, Ray, pushing forward like
Yeah,
that.
especially with Latz.
So Dano,
Oh, there it is.
Soto there.
Zoldos has impressed me, Neil. He normally runs out of steam, but he's obviously got himself in really good shape for this one.
Well, it's the Olympic Games, but he's not giving up on that score. He's going to push forward all the time. Latz always looks relaxed, and he can pop a technique in from anywhere. And of course he can go right and left. Oh!
There it is again.
Well, I said he's got to be careful. Ippon, beautiful Ippon, and Johan Latz.
Zoldos just can't believe that.
Well, he had to go for it. The Hungarian really had to go for it, and he paid the penalty. Latz, Belgium. It's Yoshida of Japan. Latz in the red, and Yoshida, well, he's setting him up for the Uchimata.
That left hand's on again.
If he lets him settle with that left hand, he's going to be in all sorts of problems, Latz, because he is susceptible for Uchimata. It's his technique, the one that he gets thrown with.
Seems to me that if he gets the grip on the lapel and the sleeve, it's good night.
Ah! Well, what was the score there? Koka, it was almost like an overturn. I said that he was really susceptible for Uchimata. Oh, it's Osoto. Well,
Brilliant avoidance.
really was so close. The winner of this, of course, fights Jason Morris in the final. And he's got to break that grip off.
They all know what Yoshida does, Neil, but they just can't stop it, can
Well,
they?
he's going to be careful attacking that front leg as well. If he attacks that front leg, Yoko Tominagi, Latz.
He's trying to
Yoshida.
keep him in.
He's attacked Inewaza again. He's not afraid to go down there, but Mate called. The one Koka on the board. Johan Latz will now have to go forward. Well, he's got to do something, Johan Latz. Yeah, the judge. Well,
Wind up, Neil.
He wants more action, but
I don't
I think a
he
little bit
deserves
unfair.
that. I think so.
So he'll be forced now to do an attack. Well, what
Is
are
it
they
a
going to do
score?
about that? Well, they've given him a Yuko. I don't know if it was. The
Judge is
line
waving
judge,
it out.
Well, he said no. Let's have another look at that. Look at Tominagi.
Close call there for
Well, it
Yoshida.
was. So penalty given to Johan Latz. Now he's got to go forward. That's going to be dangerous for him. Anybody that can throw just loves it when they come forward.
Difficult
It
for
makes
Latz. He
most
likes to bring them on to him, not actually go
Uchimata!
forward. Oh, there it is.
Lovely technique. And
It was
I
inevitable,
said that,
Neil.
if he went forward, especially with somebody like Yoshida, he was going to be in danger. And the hopping Uchimata, well, lovely technique. And Yoshida goes through to the final then. And hopefully Japan's first gold medal of the Games. And there's Japan's lucky mascot. Always there, always supporting. Hosoto! Yes! Tsunagi!
Yes. Oh, look at that, Neil!
Yes! There it is! What a technique!
One of the
Hips
best
right
techniques
the
of the
way
tournament.
through. Number one.
He's hooked in!
Oh, hip on. Mazan. There it is.
There it is again!
Yoshi.
Oh!
Ashiwaza. Yes!
Brilliant.
And again!
Adolfson
Tsunagi.
circling
There it
him.
is again.
Oh!
Uchimata.
Uchimata.
Damazan's
That's
done it!
the bronze medal, Neil.
Brilliant performance. Bronze medal.
Takes a
Damazan
bow.
of France.
Leg grab.
Score. Uchimata. Wazari. Can he do it? Very
There it is again.
What a technique. Hopping Uchimata. The Korean do it.
What a battle this is.
Kim.
Lovely.
Lovely upon Tsunagi.
Pulled him onto it.
Very good.
Leg grab.
So dangerous with that.
Pinned him on the edge, Neil.
Well, he's going to do this.
One of them's going.
Uchimata. Beautiful technique. Hip on. He'd got his grip. It was always dangerous.
Trapped the arm, Neil, didn't he?
Hopped it through. Veriev. Kim really has got his work cut out.
Leg grab.
Oh, good score. He's pushing forward, but can he get him? Can he get the score back? Well, Veriev really grovelling.
Will he get the penalty, Neil?
Well, if he gets it now, it's all finished.
On the buzzer.
Yes,
Yes, he has. It's all
He's
over
got
for
it.
Veriev.
Kim of Korea. So Kim fighting for the bronze medal against Lats of Belgium.
Oh!
Well, it was Uchimata Makikomi
So deep with the hips.
and a score. Wazari scored, and that's enough to win him the bronze medal.
Men's lightweight category.
The final then, the under-78, Jason Morris of the USA against Yoshida of Japan. Yoshida, though,
My money's on Yoshida, Neil.
well, he's really got his work cut out, doesn't he, Jason? But
You never know. If you can upset him with those Ashiwazas, you just don't know what can
he's
happen
got to
in
do
an
it
Olympic
all the
final.
time. He's got to work him very, very hard. And he's got to grip him hard.
Morris has just got to stop that lapel grip, Neil.
Of course, the danger of having two very skillful people is that they'll both be doing judo. That means one of them is in danger of going over the top. But Yoshida, left-handed. Jason Morris, right-handed. He's got
There's
that,
the Ashiwaza.
he hooks onto the outside of the leg, doesn't he? And
Just
if
keeps-
you lift the leg up, it's dangerous. So Yoshida's got his grip. That can be dangerous. So Mate called.
A lot of tactics coming into play now with the edge of the mat.
Well, Yoshida doesn't know what's happening, and he's got a Shido, and it's for blocking out. So that puts Morris ahead. And I think that Yoshida will now take the fight to Morris. Ashiwaza.
Just get the feeling, Neil, that he's just going to throw him at any moment for a big one.
He always looks like that, doesn't he, Yoshida? It's always the big one. Oof. Well, he did well to avoid that, Morris.
Enough for a score, surely.
Yes, it's Mate. He's got him in a hold down, but it was Mate. Yuko
Yuko.
Given.
It almost starts as an Ouchi, Neil, doesn't it? And then he changes direction.
He does, he hops it through. Jason Morris, well, he's down. And he's got to take the fight now to Yoshida. Looking for the Ashiwaza. They hit the front leg a few times.
Morris
to get
looking
them to,
tentative on the edge of the mat there.
Change their position. If he's not careful, Jason, especially with his... Oh, there it is! Uchimata.
It was always threatening, Neil.
Uchimata Supreme and Yoshida.
Olympic
has
champion.
thrown Jason Morris. What an Olympic champion. He looks extremely pleased about that, and so he should. A brilliant performance. This really has to be the greatest throw of the tournament. The elevation that he gets is quite remarkable.
Yoshida from Japan.
And Morris couldn't put the hand down.
No answer to that, Morris.
And he's the champion.
Vencedor y medalla de oro.
Well,
Yoshida,
Overcome with
Japón.
emotion there.
He's overcome, and so he should be. Because really, I mean, they meet him off the mat. He's done it in style. Yamashita, the great Yamashita, is applauding, and so he should. That was a brilliant, brilliant performance. A dejected Jason Morris, but he really should be very, very happy with the silver medal because he's had the day of his life. Japanese celebrate. What a celebration.
Hidehiko Yoshida takes Japan's first gold. Jason Morris for silver, bronzes to the flamboyant Bertrand Damasan and Byung-Ju Kim. That's the great world champion Toshihiko Koga, captain of the Japanese team.
Interesting then that South Africa in the games for the first time. Vargas then fighting the current world champion, Koga. And Koga had a problem in training in Barcelona and he's injured his knee. Said that the mats weren't sprung, and so he's going to have a problem to rotate for his dynamic Seoinage.
He's got such a vast repertoire though, Neil.
Well, what's he going to do? At first they thought that he might not be able to do it, but this will really test it for the simple reason that...
Oh, Tomoe-nage!
So no Seoinage there. First round match, Yoko Tomoe-nage. Ippon. Koga.
Was it double-footed? Yes.
Well, he brings the other foot in and straight over. Koga of Japan. It's Shi of China. Koga this time wearing the red belt. So it'll be interesting, Ray, to see if he does rotate on his damaged knee.
He'll probably do it under pressure, Neil. Oh, lovely attack there from the
Chinaman. By
Chinaman.
the Chinaman. So at least he knows now. He's got to be careful of the drop Seoinage, but...
She is no slouch, is he? He's not going to go out without a fight.
Well, he's world champion and one of the hot favourites in the Japanese team for Olympic gold medal. And I know that...
oh, the Tomoe-nage attempt!
Again. So that's obviously...
Well, that's his ploy.
That's his ploy. He's going to use the Yoko Tomoe-nage to get his scores. But I know that a lot of the crowd will be very disappointed if he doesn't do his famous Seoinage.
Brilliant with the grips, Koga. Can throw off one hand.
Will he do it? Tomoe-nage again. Good score.
Yuko!
Notice the Kazushi, the actual breaking up of his opponent. He gets pulls down. As soon as his opponent lifts his head up, straight underneath for the Tomoe-nage. Drops Seoinage, this time killed by Koga. Strong fight for grips, Ray.
Yeah, Koga can attack from anywhere, Neil. Both sides, any grip, it seems.
Hand off the sleeves, goes off the lapels. He doesn't necessarily need two hands on.
So explosive when he comes in as well. Good leg grab attempt there from Shi. Oh, Seoinage!
Oh, he did one.
Well, he rotated on that one.
Lovely technique. Was Harry given? There it is. What a technique.
Oh.
And, he did well to twist out of that. He said that he can go either side, so he attacked right-handed there. So I suspect it might be his right knee that's damaged.
Oh, took him back this time.
So he changed direction there. Pulls for the
So
Seoinage,
deep.
changes direction, takes him back. Chinaman then desperate now.
It's all
win.
over.
Like you said before, Ray, a win's a win. So Pak, the People's Republic of Korea, against Black of Poland. Black, very experienced. The Korean, I haven't seen before, but he's knocked out Swain, former world champion in the early rounds. So,
Oh,
good
leg grab!
Oh,
straight into
the hole.
Nawaza.
So I said Black was experienced. I mean, he dropped into that hold down as well. It was a lovely leg pick. And he doesn't look as if he's going far from there, Ray.
Well, I think he tapped
He's
up.
tapped out,
That's
it's
it.
on. So Black, really good win there for him. Just drops
Lovely
down, catches
technique.
the leg.
Straight into Yoko
Straight to the
Shio.
hold. Quarter-final, Koga, Japan against Black, Poland.
Well, Black's doing his best to upset Koga here. Not letting him
Well, he
settle.
has,
Oh, he's got
but,
the belt.
He's got to really rough him up. Fight hard for the grips. It's the only way with the Japanese. If you start playing their game, especially with Koga, with his technique, you've got problems.
Well, Koga's looking very, very confident for somebody with an injury.
Well, I haven't really seen him wince on that
No.
leg yet, so he's really protecting it very well. Just shows the caliber of the man, though. Fighting with an injury. Quarter-final stage.
Black being pressured on the edge again.
So he's got the grip.
Leg grab, unusual from Koga.
Well, it was out of the area.
Just a couple of minutes to go then.
Koga looking, well, as if to say, I've got to do something here. Taitoshi attempt. Black doing extremely well to squash the
Oh,
Seoinage.
Seoinage.
Those hips so quick across. There it is
again. Well,
Once
he
again,
rode that.
Black rides it.
Black's doing really well, Neil, isn't he? To get off these.
Quick into that, isn't he? And he did do well. So once again, I think it's Koga that's really initiating the technique.
He's come the nearest to throwing, hasn't
Coming
he?
forward all the time. But Black, well, he's got the leg picks and he's got to be very careful.
Black trying to upset with those big, deep, looping arms.
Well, he's pulling Koga's head down. That's the way to do it. Double leg, oh well.
Well,
So
it's going to go
down
to the decision.
A decision, and I think Koga has definitely done enough. He has.
Yes.
It's Koga's.
Well-deserved win.
A little disappointed. Stefan Dott, Germany. Brilliant young German. Junior world champion. Against Mafuta. Zaire. Dott has a fantastic Seoinage. Well,
It's a weak attack there from
He's
Mafuta.
gone for the strangle, and I think Zion's...
It's on, isn't it? It's on.
It's definitely on.
He's got to go with that, Neil.
Well, if he stays there much longer, then I think he's going to be passed unconscious. He's got to...
He's gone limp.
Yeah,
he's out.
gone.
He's out.
So he's definitely out here, and I find that incredible. I mean, the referee doesn't seem too sympathetic towards the case. And
Poor
she's saying,
Mafuda
"Get up."
doesn't know where he
He's
is.
saying, well, where am I? Am I in my bedroom? He doesn't really know that he's on the mat in the Olympic Games. I don't think the referee really cares. But, so it's an Ippon to Dot. So this semi-final really hotting up between Stefan Dot, Germany, Koga, Japan, and Dot really taking the match to Koga.
Dot's had a hard ride through, hasn't he, Neil?
Well, he's had 2 decisions. Kohonen of Finland was a decision.
Oh, there's the Sienagi!
Oh!
Beautiful!
Oh!
Amazing!
And what a technique. I've seen that so many times, and I still get the same feeling when I see it. Well,
Dot knew it was coming, he just couldn't do anything about that.
what can you say? Stefan Dot, brilliant young German, and
He almost picked him off the
couldn't get off
ground.
that, could he, Ray? Flat his back. He's in the final of the Olympic Games. This first round match then, bottom half of the draw, Bol Batar of Mongolia against Aliyev of Unified Team. So it should be interesting. Mongolians really quite unorthodox with their style. But so, and the Unified Team,
Uchimata!
my goodness
Cool.
me, what commitment there. He nearly landed on his head.
Well, I think he
Uchimata
did,
there.
Neil.
And again, there's a pick-up and a takedown.
Oh, what a
Was
ding-dong.
hurry. So the Mongolian replies. He picks the leg up, Tiguruma,
Good score.
and takes him down. Well, I don't know if it was a Wazari, but he's given. Some Aliyev.
Very one-sided, isn't he? There it is again, the Uchimata.
Uchimata. And he's trying for the tick.
Oh, suplex!
My goodness me. Well, no score for that. It's a brilliant takedown. He really did
Phenomenal.
dig in there, didn't he, Ray?
Yeah, good one for the spectators, this.
Good spin. So,
Well, who's going to go next?
I don't know. I think every time anybody hooks in, somebody's going to score. He's in again. Which
He's
one this
hooked in.
time? He's changing again. Definite
Well,
score this time. Yuko.
Given a Yuko.
So, was it the Mongolian? Then Aliyev, and he turns it. Good score. The Mongolian, well, he still was Ari up, but you can't rest on that with Aliyev. Both going for the
He's
high
got the grip again, Neil. He's got it.
Is it another score? Nearly.
So close.
So back to the middle. And Aliyev just going forward all the time. A brilliant contest for the crowd, this. He's got it.
Yes,
oh,
he's
it's
got
his
the-
turn this time.
Oof.
No score.
They're going to feel battered and bruised after this one, that's for sure.
Well, you thought, well, you've done some. I'm going to have a go. Will he revert back to... no, he's gone to the pickup. Both doing the pickup.
Oh,
And good score there.
that's
for the
definitely a score.
Mongolian. Yuko given. Wazari and a Yuko then to the Mongolian. And really the scores don't tell the whole story of this match.
Well, he's on the belt, Neil.
Good score! Oh, was hit. No,
Well, the
referee
crowd are
wanted
not
to,
pleased.
But,
The crowd are not
Score.
pleased about that.
let's have another look. We definitely twisted out. So, remarkably mobile.
What a match.
Well, Aliyev, and, well, 5 seconds to go. Can he get it? Oh! And the Mongolian goes through on that. A little bit controversial, though, with that Wazari. Here's your match here for Bol Batar. Fighting Toronlo, Central Africa. And he's got his
Shouldn't
grip.
last long.
Well,
There it is.
superb hip technique there. And the hips go across. He's got his grip. Sleeve, strong pull on the sleeve. And almost over-rotated. Bol Batar against Haitos of Hungary. Haitos really extremely
Got a devastating Cianagi, Neil, hasn't he?
Devastating Cianagi, and he's been European champion. So I think Bolbátar will really be tested in this one. He can go left and right as well from the Hungarian. There's a turn left. Will he change it to the right?
There it is, Cianagi!
Ippon Cianagi. And, well, we said he could turn both ways, and didn't he do
Sheer
that? in
poetry,
style?
look at that.
Lovely, wasn't it? Standing Cianagi on his back. Chung of Korea gets set of the Senegal. Chung, well, he'll be looking for the sleeve. Well, doesn't necessarily need the sleeve. So, extreme left to right. And he's having a go. The other one.
He's having a go.
Well, he was.
Ippon
Billy
given.
Ippon. And it was off.
Unusual
Same lapel.
technique.
He didn't need the sleeve. I said that he didn't need the sleeve. He wasn't looking for the other sleeve. And,
Came over the other side, didn't he, Neil?
did it off the same lapel. Beautiful technique. Chung of Korea. It's Corkin of New Zealand, and Corkin really fighting extremely well. Although you've got to feel that he's a little bit out of his class here.
Cianagi! Oh! Incredible technique.
Well, he got right the way between the legs there. And it
He
was a
stood back
lovely
up with him,
technique.
didn't he?
Stood right the way back up to get the elevation. Sully of Italy then against Amag Balawachi of Nigeria. And the Nigerian, really, a
One of-
force to be reckoned with.
He's
Ray.
one of the better ones, isn't he?
Well, he is. He fought
Oh!
extremely well against Koga in the World Championships, and quick up there, but is he quick enough?
Sully's going for the arm.
Well, he's got the arm, but
Well,
he's
surely
tapped.
Mate, he was stood up.
Well, I thought he was stood up, and well, what are they going to do about that? He had the arm straight,
Well, he was gesturing to the ref, but
and the referee's given it a little bit unfairly, I think. And Sully's got his work cut out here against Chung. Chung left-handed, Sully's right-handed.
oh, leg grab. Well, did he get a score for that?
Score.
Yuko
No.
given.
So nice, he went for the far leg, Ray.
Yeah, I don't think Sully was expecting that at all.
The winner of this then, to meet Koga in the final. Oh, good change of direction there from the Korean. Chung has really taken the fight to high toss.
I think Haitoshi can have a job to get under him with that Cianagi. He's quite short, Chung.
Well, it's a real...
Oh, Haitoshi! Yes!
Goodness me! What a technique!
Phenomenal.
It was an immediate grip and straight in for the technique. Left Haitoshi. Beautiful. Does he look happy? And the Korean got his head bowed in disbelief. He cannot believe that.
Can't argue with that.
Shakes his head.
Here it is
Immediately
again.
took hold and then straight in for the Taitosh. Ippon.
Yes!
Guruma,
Guruma.
yes! Well, he got him spinning, caught the leg, right the way over.
Textbook.
Change!
Ippon.
He's got the sleeve, that means he's going to turn.
Smadger one hand.
There it is, yes! Kusak. Uchimata!
Uchimata.
A jab.
What a counter. Smadger going for the Sode again. Uranagi.
He's got the belt.
Oh.
Changed. Wazelli.
Yes!
Yuko. Smadja.
Smadger's turned him.
Ippon. He He's won the bronze medal, the second for Israel. And the Israelis have two national heroes. Dot looks in disbelief. Oji Gary countered Kosoto. Ippon. Karavetta then. Really gripping the Korean. Korean looking for his grip.
Chung, good those grips. There he is, Seoinage.
Well to ride that rate. There he is again. Well. In Karavetta. Well, Mate. So the Korean looking busy. Better with a Seoinage.
Well, everything to fight for. It's looking a bit scrappy, but that's to be expected.
They're just trying to look busy now. I don't know who's going to get this.
I think Chung's done enough.
Well, both fighters here. Well, the bell's gone. Down to flags. Who has done enough? It's Chung. It's Chung. It was split. Karavetta can't believe it. Chung of Korea with a smile on his face. The final of the under 71 kilos. Koga, the current world champion from Japan, in the red belt, fighting Haitos of Hungary. This should be a fantastic fight. Good drop Seoinage attempt on the edge by Haitos. And again, under pressure here from the Japanese.
Koga's got the sleeve.
He knows that's dangerous, Ray. As soon as that sleeve, there it is! My goodness me, did well to stop
Haitos,
that.
being very tall, has to be really careful of the Seoinage. I'm sure he knows that.
Well, they say that if you're going to get caught with a technique, it's normally your own. And they're both Seoinage men. Should be interesting.
Ashiwaza from Koga.
Seoinage again.
One-handed again.
I feel that he's doing a lot more of these now. Of course, Koga can afford to commit himself.
Oh, there's the Seoinage from Haitos on the other side.
This is the last match, of course, so the injury, he's got to get through this one, and he can afford to throw caution to
Is
the wind.
Koga going to try the Tomohagi
Yay!
Kochi?
No score. Close one. Change direction.
Nothing in it, Neil.
Both putting in attacks halfway through the contest. He's got the sleeve. He's in again. Oh!
Well, is that a score?
Well, I don't know. I think the Hungarian wrapped round the leg, took him down. Could it be? No score given. Well, he's in there. He's wrapped round there, takes Koga down onto his bum.
Well, it hasn't been an award. It hasn't been awarded, so
No score, but controversial. Difficult to say who got that.
nearest thing to a throw yet.
Coming up to a minute to go. Both these fighters know.
Oshoto!
Another close one there by Haitos.
What a work rate, Neil. They're both really going at each other now, aren't they?
Well, with 1 minute to go, both equal on attacks. I really have a job to split them. Maybe Koga's attacks slightly better quality. Haitos. Well, that is really the longest minute in the whole wide world. And the Hungarians are going crazy. They've had a fantastic Olympic Games. 19 seconds. The crowd going crazy, and quite rightly so too. He hooked on, and Haitos tried to counter.
So supple, Koga.
Last 10 seconds. Who is it for you, Ray?
Gripping. Well, I don't know what to say, Neil. It's so close. It's going to be a split, surely.
I think it is. Is Koga going to win the only championships that he hasn't won so far? Twice world champion. The time's gone. Well, Haitos
They both think they've
him.
won.
Hungarians wait. It's down to the referee.
It's
both
Koga's!
red. Koga, and Koga,
Unanimous decision.
he's Olympic champion, two-times world champion, Olympic champion, and let's not forget that he was injured. How much that restricted him, we'll never know.
Gold medalist Koga.
The Japanese
Here are some in action.
world champion Okada, Japan, no hair, and
I think
Danga of India in the white belt, and I think, well,
This
I
won't
think
go the
Danga has
distance.
got his work cut out here. Okada, of course, left-handed, and brilliant performance in the World Championships. Osotogari!
strong with that Osoto.
Beautiful technique. I think the Indian thinks he's got him, but it's all over. So quick, hooked on and flattened his back. Okada against Chris Bacon of Australia. Okada said he had his hair cut like that because he's too nice sometimes. He likes to look mean. Chris Bacon, well, he weren't
Very
too
strong,
respectful.
but
I think he might now, though. It was a good score. Was Harry given?
I think Chris must know he's out of his depth here.
Well, he's got to grip if he's going to do any good at all. He must grip fight with Okada. If Okada gets his grip, he's in trouble, because that's when they attack. Sleeve grip first. Ochi! Beautiful technique. Flatten his back.
Just wrapped around the waist then, didn't he? As he did that Ochi.
It was lovely technique, Ray.
Very low.
He catches the sleeve first of all. Didn't even bother about the other grip. Ochigari flattened his back. Legion of Poland fighting in his new weight. It's Odor, Kenya. Legion, 1988 Olympic champion at under 78 kilograms. If he wins today, it will be history.
He looks so strong, Neil, doesn't he?
Sianagi! Beautiful left Sianagi, and the Kenyan doesn't even know it started.
Didn't even break a sweat.
Straight, immediately dropped right underneath, flatten his back. Filipov, Bulgaria. This time in the red belt, fighting Legion in the white. What can he do? Legion, fantastic drop Sianagi, there it is again. Straight into the attack, immediately into Newaza.
To the juji.
Quick in, he's got the juji and the submission, the opening seconds. Ray, the transference into Newaza was so quick. And this slow motion enables us to have a better look at it. He was straight onto the arm. Ippon.
Brilliant.
Denzime White, Great Britain, in the white belt. It's Souffrant, Haiti.
Can't see
In the red.
Can't see him having any problems here, Neil.
No, he set him up. Taitoshi. He's got his grip. Dominant grip. He'll be looking for the Uchimata.
Lovely throw.
Well, Ippon, beautiful Ippon there. Lots of elevation. And Souffrant doesn't really know what's hit him. There it is again. Flatten his back. Ben Spikers, Holland. It's Lesak, Slovenia. And Spikers in the red.
Both very experienced players.
Well, they've been around a long time. Lesak is another one that's gone up into 86 kilos from 78. Spikers
Hooking in for the Ochi.
Well, who's going to go in this one? It should be Mate, but is
Mate
it?
a long time ago.
Well, dangerous situations there, and he's let it go on a long time, this referee. There it is. Well,
that
it's
surprises
an Ippon,
me.
really, to Spikers, but Ray, that shouldn't have been allowed, should it?
I don't think so. I think it should have been called Mate a long time ago.
When he comes down after the pickup, he hooks onto the leg. Once he's pulled it through, it's finished. Spikers in the red here, the experienced one against Gill, just 19 years of age.
Oh, good.
Nice takedown. So Yuko scored. Gill leads the experience of Ben Spikers. Ben Spikers was bronze medalist in the last Olympic Games. So he's experienced at this level. Gill, though, just recently come onto the scene and shows great promise.
Gill is very impressive with his feet, Neil, trying to open him up with those ashiwazzers.
Grips as well. Oh, well, was that a score?
It's been
That
given.
was Ippon. And Gill, well, how controversial can you get? They've changed it, so Gill has time to breathe again. So the seconds tick away. Gill, well, he's behind at this moment. Oh, he's not now. They've given him a Wazzari. What do you think? Do you think that was a Wazzari or a Yuko? I mean, for me, it was a Yuko, but Wazzari given, and Gill wins. So Pascal Théo of France, wearing the white belt, against Franco of Cuba in the red. Théo is so awkward, Ray.
So tenacious with that gripping, always coming over deep
Right
with the
the way
left
over
hand.
the top. Isn't he typical of the French? Pull the head down, make you passive, always causing trouble. And of course that extreme grip as well.
Lovely.
Well, good score. Well, there's always masses of commitment from Théo. There it is. So the reigning world silver medalist, Wanag of the USA, against Crăturu of Romania. Another youngster coming up. Always dangerous. That's how
Lovely
dangerous he
pick-up.
is. So scored. Immediate score there. Almost picks him up off the ground, Ray.
Crăturu looks very dangerous there with that Uchimata as well.
So what can Wanag do? Not a lot. Ippon. And he really did make a mistake there. Tried to pull the Romanian in and got countered.
No doubt about the winner there.
Well, what a match for a first round, this one. The Spanish favourite, Leon Villa from Spain, against Axel Lobenstein of Germany. And Lobenstein has been here before. He's experienced.
Oh, yes!
Lovely technique. Wazzari! So Lobenstein immediately opens up the account. Straight in for the hopping Uchimata. Well,
How he span out of that, I'll never know.
it was almost Ippon. Because even if you bridged, it's Ippon.
What a tough match.
Another
to open up
takedown. Was that
Ippon given.
No, it's Ippon. Lobenstein destroys the home favourite.
with. Completely dominated him there from start to finish.
So he took him backwards this time, flat on his back. Kisler of Switzerland, another experienced fighter. He's in red. Lobenstein in white.
Lobenstein really favours the deep grip, and it's
Sianagi.
Sianagi on the other side.
So he changed sides that time. Well, can he secure the hold?
He doesn't do that very often, Neil, on the other side.
What an interesting semi-final then. Pascal Théo of France against Lobenstein of Germany. And, well,
Both so dogmatic with these grips, both going for that left grip.
yeah, left to left. It's who can get the dominant grip. Of course, Lobenstein's not as tall as Théo, so Théo will be able to get over the top, pull that head down. They'll have to watch out. Lobenstein is always dangerous.
Got to be careful, they're on the red.
Well, both trying pickups there now.
Théo going for the Sangaku, his favourite
He's
technique.
got to watch
in
it from there, hasn't he, Ray? Because
So
Théo
strong with that.
is so strong with that Sangaku. And you just can't wait down there for the Newaza. Not with
There he
somebody
goes.
who's well rehearsed.
He's rolled him, Neil.
Well, as long as they seem to be doing something, the referee will allow it to carry on. And you can see there, I mean, he's trying to get as much leverage as he can. He's actually got his legs
tightened up with the legs now.
over.
He'll probably try and tie the arm up now.
Well, I know, Ray, that you've been in this position many times yourself before. And, well, He's in trouble now because
He's got it, Neil.
he's pulled the offside commi in. It's offside
on.
commi. He's got to keep that leg out, because if he keeps that leg out, the offside commi will remain. And it was a lovely bit of groundwork there. He tied the arm off, and Lobenstein is being punished.
I think he's out to
Togota.
Ketzer. He's out.
So a Yuko scored, and
He's back in for it again, Neil.
again for it, and he's got the Sangaku properly this time. He's crossed the
can't-
legs over, and that means
He
that
won't get out of this, Neil.
he's
He's
tapped.
tapping up. That's it.
on.
Fantastic win there for Teo. The best piece of groundwork I think we've seen, Neil.
Well, Teo is really, really pleased with that, and so he should be, because Lobenstein is very, very strong. So Pascal Teo of France then is in the final of the Olympic Games at under 86 kilos. Lobenstein, well, he must be disappointed. The second semi-final in the under 86s, Gill of Canada in the red against Li Jin in the white. And oh,
Gill's done so well to get this far, Neil.
Yuko! Well, it's a lovely technique, isn't it? Right the way underneath, and a driving right the way till Gill's on his back. Repechage, Kada of Japan then. Against Spikers, and
Picked him up from the
Spikers-
ground there.
Spikers is taking no prisoners, is he? He's really going for it.
They both look really fired up for this, Neil.
Well, Okada likes fighting Europeans, and he's got somebody that's very experienced here, so he's not going to have it easy. It's not all his own way.
And again, we have the left on left.
Left on left normally means something's going to go.
There it is.
Well, it's waved out.
Very fortunate there for Ben Spikers.
Again, it's attacking that front leg, and they turn on it. No score, though.
Spikers not happy about something there.
Well, Okada now putting him under pressure, and if he's not careful.
Oh,
lovely score.
lovely.
Changed direction that time. Ippon. Beautiful technique. Changed the direction, Ray.
Kept it very low, didn't he?
It's very low on his back. Left to left. Kochi. Ochi. Counter-attack. My goodness me, a Koki giver for that. He's turned on it. Is he countered? He is.
Okada.
He's attacked it again. Superb stuff. Anti. It's Okada.
Okada's won it.
Got the bronze medal. Brilliant match. Well, he's got the grip.
Superb throw there, Neil.
He's down. Yuko given. Oh, he's got the sleeve now.
Sode.
Yeah.
Ippon given, Neil.
Kraituri comes steaming back. There it is,
Beautiful.
Uchimata! What a technique, Uchimata Ippon. Well, he got a funny grip there.
Very
Straight
deep,
onto
though.
his back, though. His bronze medal fight then, Gill of Canada. Wearing the white belt this time, Kraituri in the red. Gill's got his grip now.
He's got him. Yes, he has.
Ippon! He's got the bronze medal. Gill, only 19 years of age. Have a look at this switch.
Tanio
Wrapped
Tosh.
himself right the way round. That's a brilliant performance, Ray.
Fantastic technique.
The final of the under 86 is Li Jin of Poland against Pascal Teo of France. And if Li Jin can do this remarkable feat, he will be the only man to win 2 Olympic titles.
Oh! Yuko given.
Yuko, so he opens it up straight away. Have another look at that. Uchimata straight away, long legs. Yuko given.
Legion will be very aware not to be in groundwork for too long.
Well, I was going to say that he'll be the only man to win an Olympic title at 2 different weights. And well, there's the awkward Frenchman's grip, and he's a switch attack there.
He's using
Gotta be
that
a bit
reach
careful of that,
advantage again.
Legion. A little bit of tactical fighting here, I think. Legion's a Yuko up, and it's all up to Teo. So what are they going to do now?
Passivity to Legion.
Well, as suspected, and the French are masters. One more of those and they'll be on equal footing. So Legion
That'll inspire.
really can't just sit on this, especially with so far to go. He's got to get on his bike and he's got to keep working.
Nothing inspires Teo more than seeing that. And his
Well, he's
opponent
got his
getting
head
a wind
down,
up.
Ray, and it's always dangerous to have your head down against a Frenchman.
Oh, and that's why.
So he landed on his front, so no score.
Close call there for
Was
Legion.
close. He really latched onto that leg. So still got it all to do. And that Yuko.
Gets that arm over every time, Neil.
He's got to snap that arm off, I mean, if he's got any chance. Easier said than done, of course. Koso Tagare, Koka. So a good score. Switched that, and wrapped right the way round both legs. The Polish coaches going absolutely crazy. They want him to be the first. 19 seconds to go. I think he looks very tired. Legion looks
just been
tired.
kicked
Well,
where it
he's
hurts
asked for the
most.
stop, and well, has he been hit where it hurts most? We suspect it's a little bit of that, and
Bit of both, probably.
and getting a breath, deep breath, before he carries on. But Teo better watch out, because he's feigned tiredness before.
10
and
seconds
done
to go.
that
Yes!
before. Good score.
Brilliant
7
leg grab.
seconds, and he's on Teo's back, and Teo, all right, cannot do anything about this. He's done it. Legion has become Olympic champion in 2 different weights, and Teo cannot believe it. Legion celebrates a fantastic,
Brilliant win.
fantastic win for Legion, and he has a right to be very, very pleased. A grand finale to a great, great career. Olympic champion 1988 in 78 kilos. In 1992, Olympic champion at under 86 kilos.
Vainqueur et champion olympique, Legien,
And I don't think they mind how many times they bow. Olympic champion again.
A few beers tonight, I think, Neil.
Waldemar Legion joined an elite group of double Olympic gold medalists, Pascal Teo da Silva and